back. Gonna be doing hamstring focused legs today, so I got deadlift kind of halfway set up here. I'm gonna start in on some warm-up sets here in a second. Gonna try and take it all the way up to 335 today and see what kind of reps I can put down. Working our way back up to 400 pounds. Once again, getting kind of a late start tonight. It is about 9 o'clock right now. Meant to get out here earlier, laid down in bed for a little bit a few hours ago and ended up passing out for about an hour and a half. Getting a little bit later of a start than I'd like to, but hey, we're out here. We're gonna try and rifle through this so I'm not out here too late making noise from my neighbors. So yeah, we're gonna do some deadlifts and we'll throw some kind of a front squat activity going on in there. Throw some wide grip pull-ups and a little leg isolation. That'll probably be it. So let's go ahead and get started. Those deadlifts went fantastic. Things are going exactly according to plan. I'm gonna move into some front squats. I think I'm gonna do a couple warm-up sets and then do 2 solid working sets and superset those with bodyweight squats. I'm of course wearing the super soft cotton shirt that the bar likes to slip off of, but luckily we're not going up to our full working weight. Hopefully I don't frickin' drop it, but anyways, here we go. pretty freaking cooked after that, but I think I have just enough juice left in the tank for a few sets of pull-ups and maybe 1 or 2 sets of hamstring curls. So let's go ahead and finish this off. All right, that is gonna be it for today. Another freaking killer deadlift session. Everything went exactly as according to plan today. I was wanting to get 335, 3x4, and we got that, no problem. And as I go up over the next few weeks, the next session will be 355, 3x3, and then 375, 3x2, and then 395, 3x1, and I should be ready for 405. And that's the plan, that's what I'm sticking to, and so far we're doing great. Everything feels really good, today felt solid. From there, moving into front squats, supersetted with bodyweight squats. Those are absolutely killer on the quads. I totally love that. I feel like my quads are something that react to both weight and high repetition volume. I feel like that is kind of the best of both worlds on a day like deadlifts, where I'm not really trying to attain a high working weight with my front squats, just looking to get a little quad activation. I think that incorporating a little bit of body weight stuff in with my heavy lifts is something I want to experiment with a little bit and see how that goes. And then from there, going into wide grip pull-ups, got all the way up to 15 reps on my first set, which is pretty freaking good. Wide pull-up game is definitely coming back after having kind of that weird few weeks of being on vacation and then getting sick. And then hamstring curls, kind of an old faithful, business as usual when it came to those. All around, great freaking day. However, that being said, in these deadlift days that are going to probably start dragging on longer and longer as the weight ticks up in deadlift, I might have to start shedding some sets in the exercises that follow, because time definitely suffered today and I feel like I'm totally out of juice, which there's a good side of being out of juice, and then there's the, okay, you're pushing this a little bit too far side of out of juice. I feel like I might have kind of traversed into that other side, the dark side. So today we ended off with a total time of 1 hour, 7 minutes and 50 seconds, which not only is a little long, but there was a lot of high output effort put into these lifts today. Doing stuff like this once in a while won't have an adverse effect on you too bad, but you start doing stuff like this too often and you'll blow out your nervous system and your immune system, and I don't want to freaking do that. So we're gonna have to be a little bit more lenient with ourselves in the sets that follow all of these heavy deadlift sets that are to come. Other than that though, things went freaking great. I'm gonna get out of here. It's now about a little after 10:20. It is late. I still have one more meal to eat, so I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do some cool down walking just back and forth in the house for 10 minutes. Tomorrow's gonna be a rest day, but I will be back the day after that with chest.